Long ago, spirits existed. They were majestic creatures that coexisted with humans peacefully. But due to a large catastrophic event, they ended up being completely annihilated. Then one day, humans started exhibiting strange powers, and markings started to develop on their hands. They called them soul symbols. It didn't take long for humanity to start to learn and harness this newfound power. And soon, a new era began. Welcome to the world of Shaman. Eventually, the government began to scout talented shamans and put them through a grueling training process. This was the beginning of the National Shaman Association. Now, we follow the story of Porn Erso, an 18-year-old who just joined the National Shaman Association, and his fellow cadets in their fight against evil spirits. From the get-go, we are shown that Porn is an extremely strong character, but he's different from a typical OP character. Yes, he's strong, but it's not because he was naturally born that way. There is a mystery behind Porn's character. When you read the Manhwa and you pay attention to the subtle hints and clues were given by the author, you begin to question yourself and question the character and ask, why isn't his body able to fully handle his power? Why does his soul symbol reach all the way up his arm? Such mysteries are slowly unraveled throughout the story the deeper you get. Twisted beings who are born from the combination of the past spirit remains and tainted spiritual power from the ruin. These spirits show up in the ruins and their danger level varies depending on the individual. A whole national shaman association was formed. So of course there is an evil in this world they are fighting against. These spirits are tough, resilient, and wicked. And of course it's up to the association to protect ordinary people from such evils. There is a bit more to them, but I don't want to get into spoiler territory. But let me say this, there is a story behind them. It's not a type of villain that is evil for evil's sake. Each shaman has markings on their hand, known as a soul symbol. Through the symbol, they use their mana to channel mystical powers, and that's how they fight. Now the cool thing about this mana is that it's not just whoever has the most mana is the strongest. Each person must creatively use their power in order to win their fights. Example, someone who is physically weaker may choose to fight long range and fire off projectiles. Others can possibly strengthen their bodies. Others can use mana to move extremely fast. Others can create shields and barriers. Some can even enhance their fingertips and use them like claws. There's creativity and a lot of thought that has been put through in this power system. The art is stunning, detailed, amazing, gorgeous. There's not much to say about it. It was an art style that was pleasing to my eyes. But what I do want to talk about is the character designs. The author really put his time into designing uniquely looking characters, and it shows. I recently watched a video by a YouTuber called Lines in Motion, and they talked about how when characters are designed well, we can even tell their personalities and purpose in the story just by looking at them. I'm paraphrasing, of course. After the success of Soul Leveling, it seemed like there were so many carbon copies of the same looking character popping up here and there. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. But each and every character in this manhwa look very unique and are different. Look at this character, for example. Just looking at her, you already know what type of character she is. She's tough, she ain't a pushover, she has a fiery temper, And all of this is discernible from a first glance. So yeah, it's amazing. Brilliant character design. Well, that's all from me today. Thank you for watching. I plan to do more videos like this, cover manhwa and manga, and maybe some anime in the future. So if you do enjoy this content, please do subscribe. Goodbye now.